Welcome to our showcase of artificial intelligence. The following presentation has been created by Caitlin Armstrong, Stephanie Skinner, Keisha Carroll, and Aaron Gladden. In the presentation, you will find an overview of the trend, a brief introduction of AI in the classroom and AI in business, and then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts on the trend. So let's get started. Part 1, Definition and Overview. Dave Waters put it clearly when he said, AI is not the future, it is the present. So what is AI? John McCarthy defined artificial intelligence, or AI, as the science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. In simplest terms, artificial intelligence attempts to teach machines to think like humans so that the machine understands, problem solves, and learns from its experiences as it pulls information from big data. Currently, AI is used in large industries such as education, business, healthcare, military, transportation, and agriculture, just to name a few. How many times have you said or heard someone say, they're listening to me after a Facebook ad pops up? Welcome to the world of AI. While the general consensus among industry experts is that apps are not actually listening to us, AI powered programs such as the Facebook algorithm are extensively tracking our interests, demographics, our locations, groups, and friends. From social media preference algorithms and online shopping to smart devices and autonomous vehicles, AI systems are part of our daily lives and are only continuing to grow. Some of the most common ways consumers use AI daily are through AI integrated GPS, personal assistants on phones, filters on social media applications, fitness tracking sensors, video games, and autocorrect and autocomplete features of word processing programs. As you can see, AI has infiltrated our lives, and many of us have not even realized it. In closing, Dave Waters also had this to say about AI. The potential benefits of artificial intelligence are huge, so are the dangers. In the next few slides, we will discuss some benefits of AI in two different industries, and we will touch on the challenges our society faces as AI transforms our world.
First, let's look at the impact of AI in the K-12 setting. Both predictive and generative AI are rapidly growing trends in the field of education. Predictive AI has become more pervasive in the last few years, and generative AI has exploded onto the scene with the introduction of chatbots and integrated applications since OpenAI introduced ChatGPT in November of 2022. Predictive AI uses machine learning and data analytics to spot patterns that can predict future outcomes. Some ways that predictive AI can be used in the K-12 setting include database learning analytics, adaptive tutoring systems, adaptive testing, and personalized learning. Through the utilization of machine learning algorithms, AI can analyze student data for hidden trends, patterns, and insights that can be used as a part of data analysis for system, school, and classroom-based improvements. Carnegie Mellon developed an adaptive tutoring system using AI systems that customize student learning environments using data provided by the teacher. And in March of this year, Quizlet introduced QChat, the first fully adaptive AI tutor built on OpenAI's ChatGPT in conjunction with Quizlet's educational content library. Our Coweta County elementary schools utilize adaptive testing and personalized learning through our iReady diagnostic and MyPath learning tools. Our hope is that AI can improve how we use learning systems in ways that previous technology trends were unable to. The influence of technology before artificial intelligence was limited by algorithmic constraints. AI has the potential to understand natural language and intent, enabling it to personalize learning. A report put out by the Office of Educational Technology in May of 2023 on artificial intelligence and the future of teaching and learning states that AI may improve a technology's ability to meet students where they are, build on their strengths, and grow their knowledge and skills. In addition to predictive AI, generative AI has transformative potential in the K-12 setting. Generative AI utilizes machine learning capabilities to create new content. As our world, including the field of education, has become increasingly digital, content creation has become one of the many responsibilities of modern educators. Generative AI can help overburden educators seeking to combat burnout and improve instructional quality. While generative AI integration and specialized applications for learning are in the early stages, many tools already exist to help teachers focus on students. One tool is TWE. Educators can use TWE to construct video questions from a YouTube clip in seconds. Teachers can increase rigor by using Question to develop higher order thinking questions. Additionally, when students check their work on Turnitin or Grammarly for Education before turning in their writing, teachers can focus more on higher level issues, such as critical thinking, creativity, and/or the demonstration of learning. Meaningful and immediate feedback drives instructional success, and teachers can utilize Google Classroom practice sets to create tools that help students progress toward learning targets. Finally, AI can help teachers generate lesson plans, create rubrics, make spiral reviews, get instructional ideas based on student backgrounds and interests, adapt text for different reading levels, improve the wording of directions, emails, and IEP goals, and even create jokes for class. The development team at magicschool.ai has you covered with all these AI-generated tools and more. Now that we've showcased the possibilities for AI in the K-12 setting, let's examine how AI is expanding the possibilities for businesses.
AI is expanding the possibilities for businesses, and that is why we are seeing an increase of AI being used in this particular field. According to a study done by IBM and PC Mag, 35% of big businesses already use AI, 25% of small businesses already use AI, and 42% of businesses in general are exploring what AI can do for them. Businesses are adopting AI to help keep their competitive edge. Customer experience is the driving reason, according to 40% of businesses, for why they're implementing AI into their companies. The second most significant use of AI is automating tasks, which allows an employee to focus on higher value work, and this increases their performance. Another significant use of AI that is starting to pop up is marketing, which is impacted by AI and helps increase a business's efficiency. In order to successfully implement AI into a business, there are factors that need to be considered. Companies need to develop strategic plans that have clear objectives, as well as developing a data strategy for collecting, storing, and managing data. Companies will need to have realistic expectations in order to successfully implement AI into their companies. One way to possibly do this would be to build an AI team of skilled and diverse professionals to help access the rapidly changing tech landscape. Companies will need to ensure that when implementing AI, that it is inclusive and accessible to everyone. This can start with the AI team, which should represent the diversity of the company's culture and values. AI systems should also be designed with accessibility in mind to accommodate individuals with exceptionalities, as well as making sure safeguards are being put into place to prevent biases and stereotypes in AI systems for companies. Overall, AI is becoming increasingly important in the business world by offering various benefits but requiring careful planning, resource allocation, and a focus on inclusivity and accessibility.
As you can see, the implementation of AI is becoming more prominent in both the educational and business worlds each and every day. While this is an incredible and necessary advancement, it is imperative that all involved remember some key points as they work to integrate this technology into their practices. First, leaders in both settings must be cognizant of the fact that AI is highly imperfect and lacks many human elements that are paramount to successful implementation. Human thought and feeling must remain part of the process to check and correct the work of AI tools. Educational and business leaders must also be prepared to lay out clear and concise policies and procedures for the use of AI in their settings. With little to no precedent set in this field, it is essentially the next frontier, and we are the pioneers. Without proper policies and training in place, AI could ultimately be detrimental to the work being done. As we discussed, the use of AI has many ethical complexities that must be considered and monitored as entities work towards full implementation. Ensuring the protection of data as well as equitable and inclusive implementation of AI must be at the forefront of the process in all settings. Opportunity cost is also a major consideration that must be monitored as more companies begin offering AI tools for a variety of uses. While we are still in the early stages of this technology development, companies are still providing free or very affordable options for AI implementation. However, as time progresses and the demand for AI tools increases, it is inevitable that the price of these tools will increase. Businesses and educational institutions will need to closely monitor the cost effectiveness of these tools as time goes on to ensure effective and efficient implementation. Ultimately, anyone considering implementing the use of AI technology in their practice must remember that, like all things, it should be used in moderation. AI is meant to be a tool to support humans in the practices they already have in place, not to replace them. With these considerations consistently enforced, AI has the potential to change the world for the better. We hope that you've learned something from this presentation, and we thank you for taking the time to learn with us today.